Homestead, and we are here in for a tough one tonight. This is ARCA Series first race of the week, and good grief, it's like a 4,700 strength of field. We are car number 16, starting back in 17th. One of the highest strength of field ARCA races that we've had in a while. But we got all the normal people right around us. Gavin's right in front of us. Josh in the 21. Nick qualified right behind us. Lewandowski actually lagged out before qualifying, so he's starting back here without qualifying. And Shane just bought the track apparently, or just downloaded it. And then the normal fast people way up front that we'll probably never see. But car is extremely loose. You have to be super careful throughout the middle of the corner or you're going to brake sideways. I think the fastest is the top line, but we'll see how that works for tires. But hopefully we can survive this one. 35 laps.
Green flag.
Don't need to pass too many people to already be beating our car numbers, so we got that going for us. We're going to see if we can move forward at all, or if we just sit back here and they're already wrecking.
Bottom 3 wide, outside. You're clear high,
All right,
outside.
We lived.
All clear.
Nick might have been in that, unfortunately. We somehow survived that. Nearly spun like 2 or 3 times. We lost a lot of time. But we also gained some spots.
Outside.
Lewandowski's going to fly right around us.
Stay low.
Pretty easily, I would assume. All right, Nick's 2 seconds back, so maybe he just checked up for that.
All clear.
Is okay. Whoa. Lewandowski must want to run the bottom. That might be the fast line here. Good grief, he's much faster. I just can't put the power down without breaking loose. You see him driving it with a bunch of yaw. Right, that felt pretty good. I'm just going to run the line that Lewandowski's running. It's actually helped me a lot having him miss qualifying and start back here so I can actually see what line I should be running. I would have run the top, but I remember last time I raced one of Nick's hosted races in the ARCA car here at Homestead. I ran the top, tried to run the top, and I just burned the tires off like crazy. So I think for now, looks like the bottom is where I would want to be and not overdrive center, if we can help it. We're up to 15th. Nick, almost 3 seconds back. Hopefully we beat him. We'll see. 17's looking quick. Might have to let him go. He's just going to dive it on in there.
Still there.
Not a good feeling this slow and also feeling like I'm not saving tires at all. So we'll try and follow him as he blinks in front of us. Maybe he'll fall off later. I don't know. Don't put it in the wall. Got Josh right in front of us. I wonder if Gavin made it through that. Is he up in front of us? I'm not sure.
Got one outside.
A run on Joshua. See if we can make the pass.
Hold your line. Stay low.
Trying to catch the car. I don't have much track to catch it with him on my outside. He backs off and lets us have it. Thank you. Nick is 2 seconds back now. This is a fun combo though. I enjoy racing this track with these cars. This track has really grown on me the past couple years. I used to be terrible at it and I just didn't like it, but had a lot more fun with it past few seasons, past couple years. There's Wesley in the 18 up there. We're back up to 15th now. The 17 is extremely loose. He may be falling off later. I did put the brakes at 60. I didn't think it would stay loose on entry. In fact, it's already tightening up. I need to back up to the corners a bit more. Nick is catching a little bit, I think. Lewandowski's still up there on the bottom. He's going to pull away to where we can't see him through the corner anymore, and that's going to hurt us, but he's still running the bottom there. Wesley's getting past. Trying to do my best to save tires, but I'm not doing a great job of it, I don't think. Wesley with a big run from the top side. And 17 just wrecks him, getting loose.
100% me.
17 was pushing way too hard, I think. Will he dodge another one?
No luck.
That really sucks for Wesley. There's nothing he did wrong there. 17 was just trying to push it too hard on his outside.
So sorry, dude. That was 100% me, man.
Yep. Really feel like I'm putting too much wheel in it through the corners, but we'll see later. Up to 13th now, though. That's pretty good. I will take that in this split. Got the 20 car up ahead of us. Maybe get him later. Leaders look to be all strung out single file. Cannot see what line Nick is running. It looks like it could be the top. That's the car I'm seeing. I don't know. Hopefully we can hold him off, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to. Just try and keep it from getting too loose on exit and not burn up the right front or right rear if we can help it. Honestly, overdriving entry might be a little bit desirable, more so than a normal track, because that's going to make it tighter, and it's so loose on exit right now that might help a little bit. Overall, it's going to slow you down though, but who knows? These two up here are racing. If we catch them, we're going to get slowed down because it's going to be very difficult to make a pass with how good the top side is. But right now we are not in range. Lewandowski's still running the bottom, so I'm going to keep running the bottom. I'm sure he's doing a much better job of saving tires though. But that's okay. We've kept even with Nick, about 1.7 back. See if that changes later. Feel like it's getting worse on entry. I need to back it up more. We're catching these two as they're still racing a little bit. 20 cannot get a run on the bottom to pass the 14 yet. 14's going to need to put it in the wall, I think. She just about did right there. I overdrove center. We're going to get a decent exit.
Take 20 more laps.
20 laps to go. Try anything. Lost a bit of time to Nick and Josh. I've kind of migrated up to the second groove through the corners. Gained some time back on Nick. That didn't feel great, but staying the same behind us. I think the 14 might have dragged the wall a little bit on entry there.
Oh, Matthew,
He's hitting the wall hard on exit now, but didn't lose much time. 2 seconds back to Nick now. He might have caught the
Yeah,
wall.
my signal just dropped for a second there. Let me know if you see it again. I'm on fiber connection, but I don't know what's up.
Signal's looking good for me.
Yeah, it's the first one.
Thankfully.
Blinked. I think you're good.
Oh, big push through the center of the corner. That's only going to get worse. 2.7 back to Nick now. He's dropping. I wonder if he got the wall hard. He's going to lose the spot to Shane. He might have dragged the wall mid-corner. Running the top side. I'm too scared of the top side. It is so easy to overdrive it up there. And once you do, you're in the wall 100%. Both of them up there are dragging it. I need them to do that while I'm right on their inside so I clear them. Doing it before I catch them doesn't really do me any good. Nick and Shane are 4 seconds back now. Josh was dropped a couple tenths. Lewandowski's checking out. We're getting sideways. Well, us losing all that time at the beginning from the leaders, I don't think affected the outcome at all. Probably helped us because the people that got wrecked out. Because I don't think we had anything for anybody up there. We got kind of lucky a couple times. Nearly spun it, dodging them, trying to get to the apron. And then the deal with Wesley, he got hooked up into the wall, and then he just managed to jump to the left of it. I don't think we're going to be able to catch these two. 14's pulling away from the 20 a bit. And since they've gotten single file running the top side, we have not been very quick. Not quicker than they are.
Oliver, take it low, take it low.
Wow, okay. That was not good. We just touched the wall. And very tight up here. We need to settle back in. Try and hold off Joshua. Very loose on exit still. I think we've got 13th minimum if we can just hit our marks. These two in front of us, I don't think we're going to be able to get. They are too quick up top. I'd probably be faster up top. Probably gain a couple tenths maybe. Maybe not that much, but the risk of putting it in the wall is just too great, and we're not losing time to Joshua behind us running the bottom. We're pulling away, so I think we're content sitting here and doing our best and getting a big push in the middle of the corner. You know, the normal things. You never know, these two up here could put it in the wall and lose a bunch of time. And it'd be better to not be right behind them if they do that. But right now they're pulling away. I'm pretty sure Lewandowski's still running the bottom. I can just see him out my left window. Well, I don't think that's him, actually. I think the 14 may have caught the wall. That gets the 20 back to his inside. But 20's never going to be able to complete that. He actually backs off.
10 to go at the line.
Gets back in line for a moment down the straightaway and then dives it back on his inside. 10 laps to go. This will be a fun race in the K5 Championship. You get a really long race here. This is a fun track to manage tires at. If it's this loose, it's going to be a big struggle, and we might not be top 10 speed. I don't know. I ran like 4th fastest in qual, or not qual, but open practice before the session opened. Running a really risky top line. I tried to do that again in qualifying, but did not hit the line apparently. And it's so tight in the center. If I try and go up top, I feel like it's just going to be so difficult to keep it out of the wall. I don't think I did a very good job saving tires this race. We'll see. We'll post them and see if anybody else does. See where we're at. Nick, 4/10 behind Shane. He's going to try and get around him. Nick might feel bad. I don't know if he knows this is Shane's first race here or not. Shane's pretty quick though. He was doing really good in that NIS race we had. Almost a second behind us now. There's a big group up in front by about 4 seconds that could have some issues before the end of this one. We kind of caught back up to these two, but there's nothing we're going to be able to do unless they make a mistake. I could go up and run the wall, but I'll just be right behind them. I'm not going to have anywhere to take my run. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete the pass diving it up the inside. They're just killing me on exit with that. Pretty high strength of field, and we saw a couple pretty big wrecks that you don't usually get at this time slot, top split.
5 laps to go.
It's very unlikely we're going to get another one, but you never know. We are catching these guys mid-corner. But their run, they're getting on the straightaways. Can be very tough to beat down here.
Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
And especially if we can't get up to the wall. Maybe us getting to their inside is going to make them push harder. They might put it in the wall. Or we might just be stuck here. I can be happy with the 13th, 0 incidents in a 4,700 strength of field. That is pretty high for the ARCA series. 14 got loose, nearly put it in the wall. That's going to get the 20 a big run on him. Not going to do anything with it though.
Got one outside.
I just can't get any rotation through the center to try and turn down off the corner. Coming to 2 laps to go.
outside. 2 laps to go. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
We got a much better drive through the center that time, but
Stay
it's
low.
still not going to be nearly enough.
You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside.
Won't be nearly enough if we
Go
overdrive
there,
the corner
hold
as
your line.
well.
Stay low.
Hopefully the 20 doesn't get loose like the 17 did on the outside of
You're
Wesley.
clear high, clear high.
Coming to the white flag.
Outside. Alright, man. It's white flag this time by. 1 more to go. Still there.
We clear them, slide up in front of them, see if we can hang on to this spot. On the top to try and get a better run.
Got one outside.
Probably a bad idea there. Dang it. Shouldn't have done that.
Still there.
Almost.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Things the plow box, kind of a bummer. I was hoping it loosened up,
You're
but it
clear
didn't.
high, clear high. Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high.
Well, we're going to get 12th. That worked out pretty good at the end there. I'll take that. Last
Checker flag
lap
this time
pass, kind
Good
of.
race, Gavin.
by. We'll get him next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt, that was awesome. Just kept me on my toes, even though we were a couple laps down. That was a lot of fun. Good job.
Looks like Gavin was in that wreck as well at the beginning,
wish those were
unfortunately.
Further up, they were definitely a great race.
We beat Nick. Objective
Changed your
1
line
accomplished.
completely and matched.
We beat our car number. Didn't get a top 10, but if we had like 2 more laps, we maybe could have cleared the 14 there and slid up in front of them. 67-77. 75-82. Wow. 64-75 for Nick. We were way better. I didn't think I was doing that good, but where's Lewandowski? 76-78. Of course. Good race to Joshua. He beat Nick as well, and so did Shane, I believe. Did Nick get any incidents? No, he must have. I think he dragged the wall. Kenny did not win. Justice won. Justin got 6th. Lewandowski worked his way up to 8th. Good grief. JP 9th. Jack 10th. Good race. Good race. Yeah, Joshua had a great run as the number 21 car. Top 15, getting 14th here in a 4,700 strength of field. That's very good. I'm happy with my 12th place. I didn't think we were even going to get that. But that was a good race. It was a mess at the beginning, but I guess that'll happen sometimes. We'll see the incidents and then go jump in the Silver Crown race. Jordan just getting loose on the top side. Nowhere for the 8 to go or the 15. No contact with Jordan there. He just got loose on entry, I think, or through the center. I was very worried about that. There's the 14 there on his inside. We finished right behind him. He gets through it no problem. And then look at us dodging this. I didn't know how this happened. I just saw a guy spinning to the inside, but figured he got hit right there. We could dive it there, and then I just try to get back on it, and I'm sideways on the apron, nearly wrecking. But we get it back going straight. Lewandowski gets through that. Nick got through that as well. Let's see how he did that. He just dove it to the apron. He lost a lot of time here having to stop, basically. And he does the same thing I do on the apron. I wonder if anyone got out of here with no damage. The damage on the ARCA car seems to be pretty weird. Hit and miss. This is lap 7. apologies. Got to answer these messages real quick. All right. Lap 7. Gavin back here. I don't think anything happened. This is when the 17 is just pushing it on the outside of Wesley. Just nothing Wesley could do there. We get lucky and dive underneath it. Just those two. That is unfortunate. I think it's just going to be wall hits from now. Somebody's blinking. The 8's dragging the wall. He is in 19th. He was in that first wreck, though. I think he's calling it quits. I think, he lagged, or he disconnected later. 14, I thought I saw him dragging the wall. He's not losing much speed doing that, which is unfortunate. But, oh well. 15 trying to call it quits as well. Puts it into the tire, or the barrels. That was actually probably the end of the race. Well, that was fun. Glad we worked our way forward. Lewandowski is just ridiculous, 21st to 8th. I mean, he's just so good. We beat Nick. That's good. 0 incidents. That's good too. On to the Silver Crown.